In the heart of the Holy Bible, nestled within the book of Matthew, one finds a profound prophecy shared by Jesus Christ, a prophecy that speaks of a time of tribulation and testing. The scriptures of Matthew chapter 24, verses 9 through 11, are the focus of today's discussion. Diving into these verses, they open with a stark prediction: "Then you will be handed over to be persecuted and put to death, and you will be hated by all nations because of me." These words of Christ, as recorded by the Apostle Matthew, carry a heavy message. It was a forewarning to his disciples about the hardship they were to face in spreading the gospel, a message of love and salvation. The persecution spoken of here is not light in nature. It's a reference to a time of severe trials and tribulations that followers of Christ would experience due to their faith. This persecution would not only be physical, but also emotional and psychological, a test of their faith and endurance. The following verse: "At that time, many will turn away from the faith and will betray and hate each other," further elaborates on the severity of this tribulation. It predicts a time of great apostasy, a falling away from the faith. The pressures and trials of the time would be so great that many would abandon their beliefs, betray their fellow believers, and even harbor hatred towards one another. Finally, the prophecy concludes with, "And many false prophets will appear and deceive many people." This speaks of a time of spiritual deception where many would be led astray by false teachings and prophets. It is a warning to remain vigilant, to hold fast to the truth and not be swayed by falsehoods. In conclusion, these verses from Matthew 24, 9, 11 provide a prophecy of a time of great tribulation. They speak of a period of intense persecution for the followers of Christ, leading to a great apostasy and the rise of false prophets. The main points of this discussion are the forewarning of persecution, the prediction of a great falling away from the faith, and the rise of false prophets. These verses serve as a reminder to remain steadfast in faith, to endure hardships, and to always be discerning of the truth. In the face of tribulation, the call is to hold fast to the gospel, to love, and to hope.